What's up, Renee? Okay, so I wanted to give you a video update, and I'm talking about focus. Good girl. So we have some dogs doing a session there. You can't really see that there's a shepherd over here. There's a little dog right here doing a first session. There's shepherd right there. We're behind a fence with a lot of reactive dogs that could oftentimes trigger them behind fences and stuff like that. Good. So what I'm working on with her is 100% engagement. Now, an engagement is a two-way street. So what I mean by that is I need to be very proactive in asking her to do things. And so that's why she's looking at me. Good girl, because I've required focus from her. So if she focuses on this dog, let's see if she focuses. Here. I just call her away and I get her to focus on me. Now, this is something that's mandatory, so if she doesn't follow right away, there's a correction that follows, but because she did, there's no correction. So I always want to give her the opportunity to do it. If she doesn't do it, that little dog's focused on us. Here. Good girl. And over again, we do this exercise. She is way more concerned about where I am. Here. Good. She's a little focused on the shepherd there. And so she has to concentrate really hard. Okay. So the reason why this is stressful for her, because you're seeing a little bit of stress signals in her body language and stuff like that. Shadow down. The reason why this is stressful is because dogs that don't process the stress of other dogs want to be focused on these dogs, okay? So I'm not allowing her to focus on those dogs, and now she's a little bit unsure. She's a little bit butthurt about it. But the reason why this is important is because we're able to work on thresholds. We're able to be closer and closer to dogs in a safe way and keeping her engaged with us. So she might not like it. She's uncomfortable. And self-preservation about dogs to her tells her she needs to focus on them, she needs to bark at them, she needs to let them know that she's here, she's aware of them. And so I'm asking her not to do those things, and we're seeing a little bit of stress. She's also getting kind of tired too because I'm making her think. Okay, Shadow, go. Good job, girl. Girl, little tail wag there. Good job. So the more we do this, she will get more confident in it. But we might see different stress signals depending on the dog. Like right now, these good job, girl. Right now, these dogs are calm. Excuse me. They are not barking at her or anything like that. And now she has had experiences with in my neighborhood with dogs barking at her, and it is a little bit harder for her to focus. But engagement is mandatory. So just despite what's going on, whether it's a person she wants to bark at because she's unsure about them, whether it's a dog she wants to bark at because she doesn't like them being there, we require engagement. Good girl. We stay really busy, so I'm moving. I'm keeping motion, which allows her mind to focus on me. I'm not just standing here. Good. Come on. Good girl. If I were to stand here, I'm not being very demanding. Sorry if you're getting a little dizzy by this video. I keep spinning around in circles. But it's really, really important because she learns, come on, very quickly to watch my body language, to stay attentive. If I were just to stand here and, come on, Shadow. Good girl. If I were just to stand here and ask her to come without moving, she's not going to listen. I'm going to have to keep moving and being really proactive. Shadow, come. Good girl. Good. So quick to do it. Good girl. Good job. Heel. Good. But all of this stuff is really, really great. Shadow, come. I'm not going to let her lay down either because that's kind of her way to process the stress. It's stressful focusing on me for this long. It's stressful focusing on the other dogs, or to avoid focusing on the other dogs. And so sometimes they want to lay down because it's easier, but I'm not going to let her do that. I want her to stay attentive, stay focused on me, and really process the stress of the dogs. So all of these things are really important. Good job, girl. Yeah. Needs a lot of thinking, huh? Good girl, but she's getting better with it. This week especially, I've seen drastic improvements as far as her willingness to focus. In the beginning, she was very independent. She was a little bit all over the place as far as like her heel goes and her wanting to stay and stuff. She would just break commands really easily. Now I'm seeing a lot more willingness and a lot more engagement and eagerness to learn, and that's a really good sign. So as you guys get ready to bring her home, I'm going to show you some some steps and making sure that her engagement's good and things to be working on. And then we're going to build upon it in our follow-up sessions, make sure that she's making drastic changes in the house as well. So things for you to utilize. I sent you some videos of the step back recall. I really want you to study those. Those are really, really important for a dog like this. Good job, Shadow. Allow her to process. Anyway, I will let you guys go. If you have any questions, feel free to text me. You can even call me if you have some bigger questions or whatever. Happy to answer them for you. But anyway, good job, Shadow. She's doing pretty good.